Hello there guys, this is a quick video to show how to set up a masternode for SatoshiCoin. So first we need to download the wallet. So we go to the website and go to the wallet section and download whichever wallet you need, Windows, Linux or Mac. So I'm gonna show you how to do Windows. So let's download the wallet first. Okay, so once the wallet downloads, we press the button here and we go to extract all. You press extract, and that will let us go into the wallet and it will save on our desktop. Allow access. So now the wallet will sync, which may take a little while. So in the meantime, as you can see, it's syncing here. Once it goes to the end, then the wallet's synced up. So let's minimize this, close this, close this. Okay, so now we want to get a VPS. So I like Vultr, so I will go ahead to Vultr's website, vultr.com. If you don't have an account, you will just register or create an account, put your email and password here and create your account. I've already set up an account, so I will just go ahead and get a new server. So to get a new server, you have to first click this button over here which says deploy new server. Click the button and you scroll down to whichever location, wherever you're located. So I'm in London, so I'm gonna press London, and then you go to the type, and we want Ubuntu, so you press on Ubuntu, and then the one that we're after is 16.04 times 64. So you press that. You got $5 and $10 a month. We want the one that's $5, the cheapest. So press that, and you just give your masternode, the server, a name. So I'm just going to write here MN2, masternode 2. You can name it whatever you want. Then press deploy now. So server added successfully. So as you can see, this is just installing, so it will take a few minutes for that to install. So let's go and check our wallet. Okay, wallet's still syncing. It's halfway, so it might take a few more minutes. As you can see here, it says out of sync, so we need it to sync up. Let's minimize that. So the first stage is downloading the wallet. Second, you want to get the VPS server. You can use whatever, DigitalOcean, all different ones. I prefer Vultr, so I just use Vultr because they sort of give you $25 for free when you join them, so you can set up 5 masternodes with that. So that's why I prefer Vultr. Okay, so that's installing. Whilst that installs, if you go to the website and you go to masternode, you just scroll down and you can see the masternode guide is here. So just download the guide. You can have a read through, but I'm going to go straight to it. So you can see the section 2 and section 3. So I will explain to you, well, everything I'm doing is everything that's in section 2. So then we'll go straight to section 3. So let's see if our wallet is downloaded. Okay, nearly there. Let's see if our Ultra is done. Yes, that's done. Okay, so one thing that we do need to install is Putty, Putty. So just Google Putty and you can see you got the website putty.org. So let's go here, download Putty. So you click here, whichever version you want, 32-bit or 64-bit. I mean, if your computer is a 32-bit, then 64-bit wouldn't work. But just to be on the safe side, it's better to just get 32-bit if you don't know what your computer is. So I'll just download 32-bit. So we'll wait for that to install. Next, install, yes, finish. Okay, so we can get out of that, we don't need to read it. So let's minimize that. Okay, so the wallet has synced up, so that's good. So now we want to open up our Putty. Open file location. Okay, I just want to put Putty on my desktop. Okay, so let's go into Putty. Okay, so now as you can see here, we will open up Volta. So we need the IP address. So let's press manage, and this is the IP address that we're going to be using. So if you press this button, it will copy it. Now we will paste it onto Putty, and you can name your IP address so you know which one it is. So I'm just going to name it MN2, so I know which one it is. So Satoshi Masternode 2, that's what I'm going to name it as. So I'm going to save it, and yeah, just open it. This will come up, you just press yes. Now your login will be root, as you can see here, root. So just type in ROOT, enter. Okay, now the password is the one that's here. So you can see if you want here. So you just copy it. And how you paste it here is on your mouse, you press the right button. So right click. Once you press right click, it's not going to show you anything. It's just going to be blank, but you just press enter. Okay, so now I want to put my own password into Putty. So I will press PASSWD. PASSWD. Okay, press enter. This will allow you to set up a new password. So I'm just going to put my own password in, and then I'll press enter. Okay, that didn't work because it was a very easy password, but I'm going to put a more difficult password in. So when you put the password in, by the way, it doesn't show you anything, it just notes it down, but it's in already, so you just press enter. Okay, so my passwords are too easy. Alright, so I put the password in. Now I have to retype the password again. So I would retype my password. Okay, so password updated successfully. So it's got my new password in. So now what we'll do is we go back to Satoshi's website where we downloaded. And in section 3, it says if you have 1 GB RAM or less on your VPS server and don't have swap partition, use this link. So we're going to be using this link. Copy. Now again, you go onto here and you right click, and as you see, it's all gonna go on there, and just press enter. Now this one line has everything on it, so it will just install everything that's needed instead of entering several lines. It's all done in one config. So let that install. It will take about 5 minutes. In the meantime, what we can do is, well, we can minimize this. We go to the Satoshi wallet. Now what we want to do is we want to send exactly 2,500 coins to set up our masternode. So we go to receive. Okay, now you want to press new address. It will let you generate a new address, so just name it whatever you want to name it. So I'm going to name it as MN2, masternode 2, and then press OK. So that has generated us a new receiving address. So just copy that address. Okay, now I need to send 2,500 coins, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So wherever you send it from, you have to send the exact amount, so just bear that in mind. It can't be a little bit over or a little bit less. It has to be the exact amount, or it's not going to give, well, it's not going to let you do the masternode otherwise. So right, so we've got the address. I'll just send the coins now. Okay, so that's my receiving address. I've just saved it. Receiving address. Okay, let's save it. Okay, I'll go ahead and send the 2,500 coins now. Just bear with me whilst I just send my coins over. In the meantime, you can see the putty, it's just installing everything. Okay, so you can see incoming transaction. I've sent the 2,500 coins. So let's go to my wallet. Okay, so as you can see, it's pending. It's not available yet, so we just have to wait for a few confirmations. And now it's available. It's got one confirmation, so it's available now. So that's all okay. I'm still waiting for the server to be set up, so we can do something in the meantime. So if you go here to help and you press debug window, right, go into console, we need two things from here. We need the masternode Genki and we need the masternode outputs. We need 2 lines. So if you just type in here masternode Genki, enter. Now this will generate a string of text. We copy this and we just open a new text file just to sort of save all the information. So I'll just open the notepad, paste. So this is my Genki. Okay, now we need something called masternode output. So if I go back to the wallet, to the debug window, and I type masternode outputs, okay. Outputs OUTPUTS, okay. Enter. Now you see the string of line here. You copy the whole thing, copy, and we will paste it. This is just saving it for our own use. So all the things before the 1 we want to get rid of, so anything that's in between we get rid of, just spacebar. So you have a space and then this number. Okay, so we've got the again key, we've got the output. Let's also save our IP address, which is in Volta. So let's go over to the browser. Okay, so in Volta, this is our IP address. So let's copy that and let's paste it here. Okay, so we got Genki output and IP. So you want to save this because you will need it. Okay, so now we are going to go over to your computer, right? Now go to this PC and we want to go to this C drive over here, and then you go to users, then you go to your profile, and then you press app data, then you go on to roaming, and here you will find Satoshi. Okay, so here we have to make a new document. So right click, new, and you go to text document. Right, now we've got this text document, so we want to get rid of everything and we want to name it masternode, MASTERNODE, masternode dot conf, masternode.conf, okay, conf. So yes, we want to change it. Sorry, I've done that wrong. Okay, let's delete this. Again, new text document. So leave the text, just whatever's highlighted, get rid of it. So masternode.conf, okay. So masternode.conf.txt. Okay, so now you've got this. Now we want to get rid of the txt, so rename, let's get rid of the txt and the dot. Yes. Notepad, okay. All right. So you've seen what I've done. I've just opened it with Notepad, okay. Now you can see another one. There's another new file called satoshi.conf, but we don't need to use that. We want to be in masternode.conf. So here, first line is you name whatever you want to name it. So I've named it mn2, then spacebar. Next, we want to put in our IP address. So our IP address is this over here. So we copy, paste it. Now you put the two little dots Okay, so now we need the port number. So the port number for Satoshi is 12453. 12453, that's the port number. It will always be that. So after your IP address, 2 dots, and then you put in your port number, which is always going to be the same. This is the port number. Spacebar. Now we want to put in our gen key, so let's copy our gen key, paste it. Oops. Okay. Paste our gen key, spacebar. Now we need to copy our output and paste our output. So this line is supposed to look exactly like this. So you a name, any name, spacebar, IP address with 2 dots and the port number, space, your gen key, space, your output. So output, remember, it's the long line with the number at the end by itself, and whatever's in the middle you get rid of when you put a space bar. That's it. So file, we save this now, so let's save it. Now we can get out of it. It's saved. Okay, so we don't need this now. Yes, okay, we don't need this now. Actually we do need it, so let's just minimize it. We can get out of here. Okay, so now as you can see, it's done because it's letting you enter something. When you see this root at mn2, that means now you can enter. So that stage is all finished. So if we go over to the guide again, so we finished this line. We don't need this line because you do one or the other. We've done this one, we don't need to do that one. So we go over to step 3, or number 3, we copy, and we paste with the right click of the button, enter. Now it's going to come up exactly like this. So what you have to do now is you copy this whole document, well, all of these lines, copy. Now let's go over to our notepad, the one that we kept to save everything, and paste it there. So now username, you can make whatever you want. Okay, I'm just gonna make it the name what I made it. Password, you can make it whatever you want, so whatever you want. This line, this line, this line, this line, we keep it all the same. So as I said before, this is their port number, so this stays the same. All we want to do is put our gen key here. So this is our gen key. So let's copy the whole line and we paste the gen key. So after equal, get rid of everything and paste the gen key there. Oh, I'm sorry, the gen key doesn't go there. Sorry, the IP address goes there. The gen key goes here. So our IP address is this, copy, and we paste our IP address here. So that's it. So we've changed the IP address, well, the masternode address line. We changed to this, we put our gen key, and we just put our username and password in. So now you copy this, all of it, copy, not this, just from here to here, and we go over to our server in Putty and right click. Okay, so now everything is here. Now what you got to do is press CTRL and X together. Okay, this will come up, and now you just press yes. So you press Y for yes, and then you just press enter, and that's it. So that's done now, that stage. So if we go back to the guide, so as you've seen, we've entered all of this and we press CTRL and X together. So, and then we pressed Y and exited. So it saved and we've exited. So we've got to put in this line now up to here. Okay, so copy. So once we put this line in, it's gonna get the server to start. So once it does that, we've got to press CTRL plus C. Okay, so we go back to Putty and we right click, okay, enter. So as you can see, Satoshi server starting. It's not letting us put in anything because we've got to press CTRL plus C. Okay, so that stage is done now. So if you go back here, you can see you can check status. So just copy this line just to see the block number. So go back here. Okay, so if you can see all of this, that means you've done everything correct. You can see it's on block 3439. So as the blocks get bigger, this number will change. So we've done our job here with Putty. The server's sorted now, so we can actually exit this now. We don't need it anymore, so exit. Okay, let's get out of it. Yes, we don't need to input anything else. Our job is done here. So now you can see here it says wait for 16 confirmations before you start your masternode. So if we go over to our wallet, okay, we don't need this anymore because we've saved all of it. Okay, let's go to our wallet. Now it said 16 confirmations. So if we just put our mouse here, it will tell us it's 11 confirmations. So we need to wait for 16 confirmations before we start the masternode. So I don't know how long it's going to take to become 16, maybe another 30 minutes, maybe an hour, I'm not too sure. So in the meantime, what we can do is if you just go to masternodes, you can see my masternodes, there's nothing here. So what you have to do is you have to close the wallet and then you have to open it. So let's open file location so we can just take it to our desktop for easy access. Okay, so let's go into the wallet now. Okay, allow access. Okay, so 12 confirmations, so we still need another 4 confirmations. However, we can just try and see if it starts it. It might start it. So let's go to masternodes. So my masternodes, there's nothing. Update, you can see now MN2, that's the one we've just set up. So it says here status not in the masternode list. So if you just press it and press start, it says successfully started masternode. So it said it started. Now if we press update again, masternode is running. So our job is done. The masternode is up and running. Now you just wait for your rewards to start coming in. You don't need to do anything else. You can close the wallet. It's no problem at all. If this goes back to masternode not running, that means maybe because the confirmation we didn't wait for 16. Well, it's 14 now, so I think it should be okay. But however, for any reason, if you're not getting your rewards, or if you just go back to masternode and just if this changes and it says not running, then just press start again. Just press here, press start again, and it's going to be running and it should be all fine. But just to be on the safe side, just wait for 16 confirmations and then press the start button. And that's it, you're all sorted. You've got the coins here and you'll start receiving your rewards. It will show here on your recent transactions. So, and if you want to ever check your masternode, just go to the masternode tab. Masternode is running, so it's all good. So you can close the wallet. If you want to set up additional masternodes, if you just go to receive tab, now you just got you can't set up another masternode with the same wallet address, so you just have to press on new address and then just name whatever you want to name it. I just named it Master Node 3. Okay, that's going to generate a new address, and you just follow the video from the beginning. If you want to set up another one, you have to get a new server in Putty. So how you do that is you go to Putty and you just press plus sign, and that will let you do the step again. It will give you a new IP, and you can set up multiple master nodes. So thank you for watching the video, and if you need any additional help, you can contact the team on Discord, Telegram, Bitcoin Talk, and all of the other sites that they have. Okay, so yep, thanks for watching, and take care. Bye.